Good morning, Stats team. Andre Dacko here with John Wiley and Sons. As you know, I'm your rep, and I've been working with most of you over the course of the last few months, trying to understand your needs for the STAT 157 course. Since there's only so much that we can show at any one time due to physical limitations, I wanted to create this video today for you in light of the fact that you will be discussing and reviewing together as a cross-campus committee very shortly. Um, you see here that I have the title from Wiley that is familiar, or at least should be familiar to those of you that have been with the department for the last 3, 4, 5 years at a minimum, and that's Introductory Statistics by Prem Mann. You were previously in the 6th edition, and this is the 8th edition. And the feedback from faculty at TCC in the math department is that the order of the Prem Man title very much follows the way you teach the course. So I quickly wanted to show you the table of contents, and you see here that through chapter 4, probability, 5, 6, discrete random variables, and the normal distribution, and then continuing through to the last chapter, which is chapter 15 on non-parametric methods. You mentioned, many of you, that one of the toughest topics to teach is hypothesis testing. You indicated that you were happy to see that hypothesis tests were split out in this Mann book. So today I want to show you some highlights of what Wiley Plus, not just the title itself, has to offer, but more importantly, what supporting resources, online resources that is, we have available for you with this book. And similarly with our other statistics titles as well. But today the focus will be on Mann. First, with the content, I mentioned that hypothesis testing is split out into two sections. Chapter 9, hypothesis tests about the mean and proportion, and then chapter 10 gets into estimation and hypothesis testing with two populations. You mentioned, many of you, that you teach continuous variables within the normal distribution, so you can see that covered on its own in chapter 6. So just to give you a quick idea of what the book itself looks like, this is an ebook. You can see that it is very approachable, very colorful, easy to read for the students. Make it a little bit bigger so you can get a closer look at it. And right at the beginning of this chapter is a very nice overview of the subtopics to be covered, and then a very relatable case study, which is what Mann does a great job with, making it applicable to students. In this case, will you graduate from college with debt? And then as we continue through to the substance itself within the chapter, you see that it begins with a nice introduction and very, very readable material. I have sent you a physical copy of the Mann book as of March 18th, and I also sent you this ebook copy so you can take a look at it immediately as well. You have previously received an ebook copy of the Johnson title, that's Johnson Statistics, and this will provide you with the ability to compare our two very strong statistics titles as you are reviewing for your course. So let's now move forward into Wiley Plus. Wiley Plus is one of the online teaching and learning resources that you have access to together with your students for teaching this course. I know that Wiley Plus was in its early stages when you were in the Mann book in its 6th edition, but it has come a long way since, and I hope to show you that contrary to the experience that you had previously, there is a lot of enhancement and a lot more usability as well as smooth interoperability within Wiley Plus. You can see here your tabs for class section, prepare and present, read, study, practice, assignments, and gradebook. So essentially, you would be operating primarily within the prepare and present and read, study, practice, and assignment tabs. Let's go to read, study, practice, where you can see an outline of all the resources that are included for any one particular chapter. These include the actual ebook itself, which is an interactive ebook, so technically your students do not have to buy a hard copy because it's included within Wiley Plus. It is matching one-to-one with the actual textbook. And then we have several additional chapter-specific exercises, glossary exercises, self-review tests, mini projects, and so on. Another wonderful feature of this new edition of Wiley Plus are the animations. If we click on the animation for Chapter 1, you can see that there are options here to help students understand the topic so that they, by visualizing key concepts. So if we were to go and click on one of these available animations, students are provided with instructions on how to interact with the animation. Once they read that, it is a very, very intuitive interface where students can mix and match what they believe are the correct answers in any particular case. And to get the true values, let's see how we did. Wow, what a coincidence. Everyone is correct. If the students did not get it correct, they can go ahead, practice again with a new data set, and keep going until they feel comfortable with the concepts. Rearrange, so that means I got these two wrong. Let me put this one here, and let's see how I did this time. Whoops, didn't do that correctly. This way, and let's see how it goes. And there we go. So again, another unique enhancement to Wiley Plus to really help your students solidify the concepts with a traditionally and historically difficult subject. If we go back to our list of resources in Chapter 1, we also see that for this man title, there are also manuals that accompany the book within Wiley Plus on how to use Minitab or Excel, as well as the TI-84 calculators to actually perform the statistics. I know that many of you have access to Minitab through your site license. If you were to go with Excel, the option is here for that as well. And this not only includes a manual by chapter with full explanation, take through students step by step using Excel and the Excel tools to teach them how to perform the necessary calculations. And then again, if we were to go through the actual exercises, saving you as the instructor's time when it comes to assessing the level of understanding that you wish to provide your students. You can see here that these exercises are correlated directly with the textbook, so that's another nice add-on for you as well. Again, within Wiley Plus, so that you have the ability to allow your students access to these resources. Videos are also present within each chapter. These videos show how to go through certain calculations.
In this example, we are given the annual salaries of 4 workers in thousands of dollars. There are 3 parts to this example. Part A, where we are to find sigma x. Here sigma is the capital sigma of Greek alphabet, which is usually used to denote the sum of the values. So sigma x are 125,000 and 61,000. When we add these 4 salaries, we obtain.
So that is the video and the type of video that accompanies each chapter. Preparing an assignment is very easy. you have access to the full resources, and we can go into more detail with how to do so at a later date. I did also want to show you, however, that for those that are looking to create or to have content already available for each chapter, there are Word documents, image files, and PowerPoints already available for you. So for chapter 1, click on and select PowerPoint. You can see here the PowerPoints that are available for chapter 1. In this case, you're looking at the lecture notes. So if I were to go ahead and pull up that PowerPoint, you can see that it downloads just like regular PowerPoint file. And as it comes up, you'll not only see the content, but you can also see here that you are able to edit these PowerPoints to suit your class accordingly. The last thing I wanted to show you are the instructor resources that accompany this title outside of Wiley Plus. There is some overlap, as you can see, with the Minitab, the Excel, the TI-84 manuals. The animation applets can be accessed from your instructor resource site so that you can access that directly within class, as are the PowerPoints and the data sets. One of the things that is unique to the instructor resource site is the printed test bank. And when you click on the printed test bank link, it takes you to the chapters that are within the textbook. And then for each chapter, you can open the actual test bank that is available for you there. And you can see here, I've done this for chapter 1, and voila, you have a test already made for you that is also fully editable within Microsoft Word. So if you wish to change the answers or you wish to change the question slightly, you would save this as a doc file and then edit it within Microsoft Word. So statistics team, I hope that this has been helpful. Keep in mind that although I showed you the man, showed this to you in the context of the man title today, the same features within Wiley Plus and the instructor resource site are available for our other courses, but because you are familiar with the man title, I wanted to present it to you in this context. I hope this helps ahead of your cross-campus meeting. I hope this helps those of you that I have not had a chance yet to show some of the value-add features of Wiley's content offering. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you moving forward.